Hey YouTube, how are y'all doing? Just kind of wanted to make a little update video, letting you guys know because I know I haven't made a video in a long time, and just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. So I I've been kind of really depressed lately, and it's not like I haven't had any urges to hurt myself or starve or anything, which is good, but I think that there's just something very wrong with my medication. Because I was going through some pretty extreme medication changes earlier this year, and I think that they kind of fucked me up really bad. So, my doctor is trying a new approach on me, and they're kind of doing something that I've never tried in my entire life. I'm completely off of antidepressants, and they don't think that I should be on them at all because they think I'm bipolar. And so they don't want me on antidepressants at all. So I'm just going to stay on mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, and anti-anxieties. And that's all that I'm going to be on, which is, different than I've ever done in my entire life. So I'm hoping that, and they're going to raise some of those probably in a few days. I'm going to raise some of those. And see if that doesn't help. Because the idea is that when you're bipolar, antidepressants don't work on you. And the idea is that if they put you on mood stabilizers, it will keep you from getting depressed at all. It'll stabilize your mood over a long time period and will keep you from getting depressed at all. So, I've just been kind of staying at my mom's house and just kind of laying low, trying to. I've been trying really hard actually. I don't want to downplay what I've been doing because I want to be proud of how hard I've been trying. I've been trying to eat enough because I have zero appetite, but and it's really hard for me to eat, but I've been trying to eat and I've been doing okay. I haven't lost too much weight. I've been getting out and seeing friends. I've been going walking almost every single day for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So I've been trying to stay active, trying to stay healthy. I quit drinking, which is huge. I mean, that's like a really big deal. In the past week and a half, I quit last Wednesday, so that was like a week and a half ago. And since then I've only had one beer, which is like really good. So I'm really proud of myself actually. I'm still smoking cigarettes, but I've got to take things one step at a time, you know what I mean? I don't want to do too much at once. Um on the plus side, I have been applying to graduate schools to start my master's in counseling so I can be a therapist. And I had an interview at a university near my mom's house on last Wednesday, or actually last Thursday, and that went really well. And I'm applying at another school as well for the same program for master's in counseling. And what that is it's a 2.5 year program, graduate program, to get your licensed professional counseling certification, and then you can be a therapist, work, giving therapy sessions. And I want to do child and adolescent therapy. That's what I want to do. So, because that's my favorite stuff. I like talking to teens. Most of my viewers are teenagers, and I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. That's what I want to do for my career. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping I'll get in soon. If I do get in, I should be starting as soon as June 3rd. So that means I'm going to have to move from New Orleans up to where my mom lives. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be really busy, and I hope I'm feeling good enough to do all of this because I'm feeling absolutely horrible right now. But I think it'll be good for me to get back in school, have something to do, keep myself busy. Because this past year, since I graduated with my undergrad in May of last year, like a year ago. And since then, I haven't really been doing too much, and I've been kind of lost and lonely and confused. So I think if I get back in school and if I have a goal and I'm something I'm working towards, I think I'll feel a lot better. Um, what else is going on? I have to show you guys my new tattoo. See? It's What is it, like Sabrina the Teenage Cat or some shit? And it like cracks me up every time that happens because people think that the cat is named Sabrina, and I'm like, no, like we all know that the cat is named Salem. This has nothing to do with this show anyway. This is like from this is something completely else. Like this has nothing to do with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, so there's that. Uh yeah, one thing I've noticed is like, I'm getting older. I'm not old by any means, but like I'm growing up. And people that I used to hang out with all the time are not available anymore because my friends have families, they have adult jobs, they're finishing school, they're moving on in life, they're getting very busy. And I just don't really see people a lot anymore because I used to be very social. I used to see people all the time. Almost every night of the week I used to see people, see friends. And it's just not like that anymore. But I'm trying to get used to being alone more, but it's really hard when I'm down like this to be alone. But I think it'll be good for me to get busy again and get back in grad school. So please, well wishes, positive thoughts, prayers for me to get into grad school. Everything helps. Um, I'm trying to think what else I should let you guys know about. Um, can't really think of anything else. I'm sorry I haven't made any videos lately. I've just been going through a really rough time. I tried to work at this job for like a few weeks and it was fucking horrible because I was so depressed. That's when I got really messed up was when I was working at a sweet store, like selling candies and macarons and ice cream and stuff. And I just felt so bad all day long. Even on my days off, I felt horrible. And that's when I knew there was something wrong with me because normally I can work and I can work fine. But when I had this job, this was like just a few weeks ago, like just like a couple weeks ago, I couldn't even function. I was like so fucked up, like I was like suicidal. And I was having like delusional thoughts about like people at work and stuff about like it was crazy. I was going insane. So I had to quit. And then I was worried that my parents were going to be like upset with me or something. And I was like, oh, they're going to think I'm such a failure because I can't even work a stupid, job. And like, but I mean, this struggle is real. I mean, like, mental illness is like hardcore. And like, I understand now why people with mental illness can't always work because it's fucking hard when you're suffering to like hold even an easy regular job. It's serious. So shout out to all those people out there with mental illness that are struggling to work, that are on government funding, that are on disability because God, you guys need it. We need it. If you are going through what I went through, I completely understand why you can't work at all because I could not do that. I'm just lucky that I'm going to school and can hopefully find a job that I will be able to do because, I'm pretty lucky actually. Like I have a lot of support from my family and not everyone has that. And if I didn't have the support of my family, both like emotionally and financially, I would not be where I am today. I never would have gotten my undergraduate degree. I never would have gotten the psychological help that I needed. I never would have got on the right medication. I never would have seen the right doctors. I never would have been in the right hospitals. If I didn't have the support of my family, I probably would be homeless or dead right now. I'm not even joking. I'm being completely serious right now. And I feel for all those people because, I have friends that have emotional problems and mental health problems, and they have no resources. They have nothing to turn to, but they don't have, because they can't afford it. They can't afford to get the help they need. And they don't have, their family's not supportive or whatever. And I feel for you guys. Like, everyone out there that's struggling and can't, get help, like, I feel for you. And I wish that we could change how this world works and treating stuff, like, especially not only in America, because, in America, it's hard because, we have to pay for our own medical expenses, obviously. But I have talked to so many kids from other countries that have socialized healthcare, and they don't get treatment either. They don't get treatment. Like I know kids from all over the world that do not get treatment when they desperately need it. And it's horrible. It's a nightmare, and it's a problem worldwide, not just in America where you have to pay out of pocket for everything, but even in countries with socialized medicine, it's a fucking nightmare. And we need to do something about this. And hopefully, you know, when I get my degree, I would like to do some charity work. You know, I'd like to do some charity work for people that can't afford therapy. I'd like to do some volunteer work with my degree. But anyway, this video is going on really long, and I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But I think I've said enough. Anyway, I hope everyone out there is hanging in there. If you're doing good, keep doing awesome. If you're hanging in there, keep hanging in there. It's gonna get better. And if you're completely down and fucked up, then just know that there's hope and things do get better. So wherever you are in life, keep fighting, keep pushing on. I believe in every single one of you, and I love every single one of you. You guys have an amazing day, okay?